Don't you do an intro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this your first rodeo?
Why you bullying me?
Hello friends, my name is Wilson.
I'm Cass.
And welcome back for another week of Two Kids in a Startup. We've been getting a lot of questions about like what's our week like, especially, dealing with Jordy, Westy, drop-offs, pickup, work, meetings, us. And so we thought that would be a really good idea to be like, you know what, just capture our week and just throw it to Alex and see what she can make out of it and to see, is it a true reflection or not? So
we're gonna assess her job.
dive right in. Right. So more infra is what people are focused on. Gotcha. No, that's really great insight. It doesn't really change what we do, but nonetheless, the just need to do good traction.
Am I reaching there? What hair do you want?
That's the best thing you can do. Markets, market.
I'm free.
The habit really solid.
Always the music that just gets me.
Fridays are sacred.
Welcome to Two Kids, One Startup. Hi, Minnie.
When the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight.
It says,
Till
I am pleased to write a letter of recommendation for Jordan. Jordan is currently in our Virtuoso One program, where she continues to progress emotionally, socially, and academically.
We don't need a reason why we just can't.
Wow.
I wish I could stack time.
I feel like every reaction video, Alex has been like making me cry.
What else?
Won't you stay with me for a little while?
You have so much fun.
Got myself free falling deep into your eyes. Came to me out.
大叔，前對媽係大前大叔啊！
I wish I could stop time.
你搞到佢咧，你又搞到佢唔肯瞓，佢
Just
變
stay
咗。
with me for a little while. Stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while?
That's cute.
For me, I just looking at this is such a great recap because it makes Friday, Saturday, Sunday such sacred days. Because from Monday to Friday, a lot of that is just thrown out the window. We just need to just move. this and that, and rarely do we have time for ourselves to take care of us.
I would argue that.
No?
I wouldn't say no. Well, at least not for me. I feel like every day I very intentionally make sure that I am saving time for myself, for you, and for the kids. And that's a habit every day. There's no breaks, you know, whether it is finding childcare, whether it is trying to find school for them, whether it is what extracurricular, it starts, ends. There's just non-stop. There is work and career and goals that we want selfishly, but then on the other side of that, we also want to be very present and love being with our kids and create a family, create memories. So how do you navigate that? And it's always a lot.
You definitely need to take sacrifices from either personally and or professionally, you know.
Yeah.
Like just not go as hard, but at the same time knowing the fact that why you're doing what you're doing is to be able to have these moments, which is really, really nice to be able to see and reflect back on, like we're doing what we want to do.
You know, in my head, I would love to be able to work out every week. I would love to compartmentalize home stuff. Okay, now I can full on figure out kindergarten or pause on work, but it's hard.
It's a blend.
It is a blend.
You just
And
gotta
sometimes you lose some and sometimes you win some.
Yeah. I honestly did not expect you to have that big of an emotion when you found out about the schooling. How did you
Yeah, I
feel about
didn't
that?
want to feel that big of an emotion.
In the middle of our shoot,
I know.
you checked the email and then it was just completely dawned on you for the entire weekend.
I know.
How did you
I'm
feel
so
about
sad.
that? I know.
I felt like someone was telling me that my daughter wasn't good enough. And it sucks because all I want to say was like, how are you guys not understanding that she's fucking great?
I mean, that's truly the life of a parent, you know, just always having to worry about the next stage of your kid. And it's such a interesting feeling because you're already trying to figure out life on your own as a couple, and now you're trying to figure out life for another individual, and it is like such a big pivotal moment for them as well. And so let alone you trying to teach them to be a good human being and share with them the right values. It's just a lot going on, and it's like, yeah, do you regret doing this, jumping to this startup environment?
No. I think I was very intentional in that creating something as a startup allowed us to have the flexibility in our personal and professional life. It doesn't take away the fact that being a mom and the work there and life still happens. You know, mom guilt doesn't go away. Once I received that email, it felt right away, I was like, did I set her up well enough? Did I spend the time? What did I do or what didn't she do?
This is definitely not your fault. Honestly, this is genuine, like huge kudos to you for doing all the research. This is like 10 times better than what I would have done. I would have just put her into like a tutoring academy so then she can get prepped for it. But you've poured in everything that you could, despite your obligations at work and everything that's happening with life. For me, my perspective is, I guess, a little bit different when running a startup where like you see opportunity everywhere. There's always work to be done. And then you're always thinking about like, how can I capitalize more? At this stage in my life, it is 100% worth it. And it is something that I signed up for, and which is why I thoroughly enjoy every moment of doing and going on this journey with you, is because we both know that there are sacrifices to be made. But at the same time, like, as you said, it's like the moments that you spend with your kids, your loved ones, like those are like just...
You know what was so great about this, watching this reflection of what our life is, in a way, as much as we were like really drowning in our sorrows of not getting into this stupid, silly problem, when I look back at it, even just within this week,
I feel so happy because that moment is just so small. Looking at everything that we do and every moment that we celebrate, and it just allows me to be like, it's so much more bigger than this.
I agree. You make such a good point. Like the moments, all those moments, and her being healthy, happy, us being healthy, happy, family, friends, everything.
Just shout out the words: happy, healthy. Remember?
No,
prosperity,
truly. Yeah.
body health. When you come in and out the door.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Being able to be like, making sure that you're grateful for everything that you have puts things into perspective.
Yeah.
Right. And like honestly, I have no doubt that Jordan will excel in her life. Just her character, the way she is, like, and her, just her being her. I think I'm like, you've got this.
Yeah.
We're just there to provide rails to point her towards the direction she's already heading into, and we just want to be able to amplify that, give her the opportunities, and this does not dictate who she is. So speaking of wins and being grateful, let us know in the comment section what is it that you're grateful about, because we know that everyone goes through hardships, but it's the things that in your life that you should be blessed for, that we should really focus on. So yeah, let us know in the comment section below. Otherwise, make sure you guys subscribe along the journey, and we'll see you guys next week.